Welcome to one of the top matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals, each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Commodores offense is on the field for the first time today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's a quarterback keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Try and muscle for the first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
And the Commodores will have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
The Commodores moving quickly down the field here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here we go on 4th down. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can they keep it going here on 3rd and long? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 34-yard try. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, this offense is able to rely on an elite running back. And how priceless is it to have a guy like this?
You know, sometimes in college football, we get so caught up in the quarterback and the receivers and just spreading it out. But the elite teams have a running back like this that can take your offense to another level.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They call the counter play here. When they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Grabbed by the receiver. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser-focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
And the Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Grant behind the line. It's Hudson. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Commodores.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over on top of everybody for the touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes off in a bootleg. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Now here he goes at the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Vanderbilt 10, Missouri 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Stowers. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
To throw, it's Pavia. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Commodores bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kurt. Let's check out the stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He's going to pull it down and run. Across the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Missouri getting set with a first and 10 now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Down the middle, it's Johnson. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. The sure hands. It's Manning. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's the handoff. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1 yard line.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, man, you got to feel sick when this happens. 1 minute, you're thinking about putting 6 points on the board. The next, you're wondering where the ball went. Heads-up play by this defense to corral that and flip the script.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They give it to the big fullback here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Pass complete on a crossing route, and it works. The 1st down to the 35.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the 1st down.
That is broken up and incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the Commodores will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Manning. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. QB decides to keep it here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And he drops back in the gun. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Coming up, second down and goal. Trying for the end zone, wanting it right up the gut. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Ninth play of the drive coming up. It's third down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Well, they get positive yards here on this third and goal, but they're left short of the goal line, and now it's a big decision. You look at the scoreboard, you're down 3. It's still the first half. So can you roll the dice and take that chance to try to take the lead, still realizing you have a lot of time to get back into this game? Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively 1st half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Commodores will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They were sluggish in the 1st half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a 1st down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
1st down and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. He hands it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Stowers. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the Commodores will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Defense is coming after him. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That's caught. It's Hardy. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
Breaks loose at the 45. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. Gets some space around the 30. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Jukes to get free. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Tigers! And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4.
That makes the score. Missouri 14, Vanderbilt.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? To throw, it's Pavia. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Play action here on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. It's Missouri with the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
A completion makes it 2nd down. And here's the handoff. Putting toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Mizzou.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Missouri 21, Vanderbilt 10.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. Close to the tight end. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Important second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Oh, what a move. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The Commodores are looking to keep this drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Missouri 21, Vanderbilt 17.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Wants to throw it. He lets it rip. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in, and before the ball can get thrown downfield, how about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Now here's the toss play. He gets loose. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Chewing clock with the running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the 1st down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Pavia. And the receiver's got it. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Fires it to the wideout. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can, and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. They'll try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking for a late deep throw. Very nearly intercepted. That would have been it. They got one final chance here on fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
And the Commodores starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On the ground, it's Hardy. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
For the receiver. He's out of bounds at the 39. It's third down.
Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. What a catch! Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.